So it's been really hot out, and today it looks like we're gonna get a thunderstorm, so really cooled down. I can come out and play around with this truck. So what I'm looking at is the front fender and the door gap here. Now when I close the door all the way, and it's closed, got a nice gap. But I realized this front of the door skin, this is all Bondo right here. See, I'm scratching away at it. I suspect it's very thick. I don't know how thick. You can't see from the other side. There's no access hole that you can see. So I want to get rid of all that Bondo. But then I started picking away at the Bondo on the fender, which I knew was bad because I've showed you the back side of this. So I suspect I'm going to have to purchase a patch panel. They sell a patch panel that's basically around this size to cover that. And then I'm thinking maybe I need to get this fender rebuilt and repaired. So this is just leading one thing into the other. It's kind of driving me nuts. And then I noticed the guy who sold me this truck has another one that's appears to be in better shape. So I'm like, oh, I'm tempted to buy the other one and just abandon this one. But no, I can't do that. I've started this horse. I'm riding this horse. I'm not going to switch midstream. And you know, if I got to buy patch panels, I know they sell a whole new skin for this front of this door. But getting back to here, this gap bothers me a lot. And I was trying to think maybe I could put a come along on this. This is a structural piece right here. If I could maybe hook this and maybe pull it forward and just try to close this gap just a little bit. Now that the cab corner is not really holding it back, maybe I can get a little flex in there. I don't know if that's the wrong thing to do, but you know, going up the B column or the B pillar, the gap gets good from this body line up. So is the door twisted? I don't think so, because the body lines line up really well. But I don't think there's a way to squeeze that gap closed. And I've seen guys, you know, make a splice. They cut and then pull it in and then, you know, fill the material. I don't think that's the way I'm going to go either. I don't, you know, it's really kind of past my skill set. But everything here is past my skill set. I'm learning, so I just figured I'd yak it up a bit what I'm up to, which is basically just scratching my head watching other people's videos. And now I'm looking at this now. This fender seems to be sitting a little low. You see, it's below the line of the rocker, so maybe I have to raise that fender up a little bit. Like I said, this is all Bondo. You just see it. I mean, look how thick that is. So I could probably adjust that a little bit, bring it up, but then as I come up, yeah, this gap here is pretty big, so maybe that fender needs to come up just a slight bit. And I got my hand here. This is nice, but there's a thick gap right here, so I'll play with that fender a little bit more, maybe get it into place a little better. It's not even being, I think there's only one bolt, which is this one right here, holding it up. There's a bolt that goes on the other side, on the back side of this, and there's a bolt for the inner fender, so the back side bolt isn't even in place. So, I don't know, anybody's got any suggestions other than keep at it. Here comes the rain now, I can feel the rain coming. So I'm gonna go inside. Just figured to give you looks like a 4-minute update of what I'm up to. Catch you later.